So how is it to return to WoW today as the Wrath of the Lich King player? Hey guys and girls, I don't usually make content about WoW, so I will introduce myself if those who are here do not know who I am. I am Sheev and my channel is all about a healthy gaming. This means having a good time as you play, and of course with what you play. Check out my channel for more. That is important. I generally want you to have a kick-ass time while you're playing games. Whee! So after basically having a break since Wrath of the Lich King, you know where we fought that dude that became evil for trying to save the kingdom. And to be fair, I also felt that the Cataclysm was not going the direction I wanted. Recently, Blizzard has been sold to Microsoft. Who would have thought? And I got reminded once again of this game. Of course, we all have heard the problems that WoW had the past, I'd say 10 years. But selling to Microsoft might be a very big deal. My thoughts, of course, went to Minecraft. Minecraft was big in the early days and Microsoft bought it. And it's bigger than ever today. Is that an effect that WoW will get? Can WoW be bigger than everything again? Or will it be worse?
The horde I joined was birthed in blood, tainted by corruption. The road that led to the dark portal was long and wide, paved with the bones of innocence.
Who knows? But paying 70 billion for Blizzard, they got a plan that will give them the monies. That's for sure. And I would say killing the game might not be in their favor. So here I am, back since many years. My old character is a mess and I don't recognize the buttons, so to be fair, making a new character was probably the best idea. New server of course, start over. Adventures ahead! I must say I do enjoy it. Graphics are a lot different. And the story is very engaging. My perspective is, of course, from a view as a distant WoW player, so my experience might not give the same feeling for everyone. And someone who never played WoW will also have a different feeling. But to give you guys an insight on what type of player I was on WoW, on vanilla, I was a hardcore raider and a PvPer. I played way too much. When Burning Crusade launched, I was basically only a raider. And herbalist is there. And during the Wrath of Lich King, I was raiding as well. I always liked to farm the mounts that was the hardest to get. That is not me, by the way. So before they added shared mount collection, I did farm 2 time-lost proto-drakes. And I also farmed 2 Rivendell Death Chargers for my mains. You know, since I first played as a paladin and then I changed that into a Death Knight. But how does the game feel today? I'd say it's better than I thought. No, it fucking sucks, dude! Yeah, I guess I will feel the pain in the future, but so far as I'm leveling on my own pace and taking in every scenery, it's very nice. The areas are impressive and some quests got some really nice cutscenes. If the story goes hand in hand with the canon, it's out of my knowledge, but it's easy to enjoy it. But even me, who got some knowledge about the game, have a few issues here and there in regards to the story. I just felt disconnected. Don't get me wrong, the story is good. I just felt I missed a lot, or it missed a lot. And totally new players might feel a little bit like, what the fuck is going on? Where am I? They have squished the level as well, so max level is 60 again. This made the game a lot better since doing millions of damage and having 250,000 life was a big turnoff for me during Wrath, if I remember correctly. Which I probably don't, so start the hates in the comments right now. But unless you subscribe, I won't be offended. And I can't imagine what other expansions did look like in terms of unreadable damage numbers. But today, you start in a new area, and this is where you play your first 10 levels. You're killing stuff, helping nice people out, getting some of that nice, fine gold! This was a great experience for me. I enjoyed every second of it, and I felt it was very easy to get back into the game this way. 25 levels later, and I still couldn't get my rotation to work. After that, you need to decide where to continue your adventure. And they have this chromie character thing, where you can choose one of the expansion to level through 10 to 50. And after that, you got your 10 more levels to get to the end game. But since I don't own the last expansion, this is not my problem. don't make me get that problem. My feeling is that I want to play all the areas to get an even better feeling for the game. That's how nice it felt being back. But anyway, you just pick one and then you just follow the yellow arrow to the new quest. And I can't remember what I picked, but I ended up in Asuna, a beautiful lush forest that's unfortunate, being corrupted as fuck. So my hero has to fix the problem. Yeah! Anyway, the quests are fun and varied, and you do feel like a badass doing them.
By the power of Grayskull!
I didn't have any issues knowing where to go, and I felt it was a great starting location. The next area was just as good, and I ended up in the mountains. Now I was level 30 and I did have the flying skill, and I would advise anyone that going here would have the flying. I also tested another timeline that I didn't finish. That was also very nice. It was fast paced and interesting characters and plot. I had to invade, prevent and destroy a lot of forces, while the story kept growing into something even bigger. I will go back to this area again. I did some random dungeons with a looking for group thing, and it all went fine. Some people said hi, others just gave hints on what to do, and other people just got kicked. We cleared the dungeon almost too easy. I still didn't have my rotation fully understood. And by fully I mean not at all. But we made it! Oh yay! During my streams I heard that the Pandaria was the worst expansion. So I felt, why not? We arrived on a boat that flies. So it's a zeppelin and not a boat at all. I do remember them from Wrath of the Lich King, so they are obviously still around, but I thought goblins would make something interesting or amazing by now. But I guess they got distracted somehow. Anyway, I had to fight my way, blow stuff up, and be annoyed that others just do your quest before you. When I was done with that, I had to save some NPCs and... Look at that guy. Oh man. Ellie Honeypaw, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to help him? That's so stupid. I just gotta say pandas are cute as hell, man. But is this enough for a returning player? I was too early to say, so of course I kept playing. There's a massive talk about the game having an endless grind to even compete at the end game, especially PvP. But in my opinion, those who play or start WoW to be the best at endgame, they won't care about that grind. They do that shit easy as something that's easy to do. For them, it's not an issue. And if you want to be a great WoW PvPer, then this video is not for you. But for other players like me, you know, casuals, will we find this game intriguing enough? You know I'm a simple guy, and I'm used to make my own goals in games. And the transmog system is something I really like. I just love making my characters into something unique, and also seeing other people looking unique. So my fingers are itching to start farming for some sweet gear, or any gear. Come to think of it, I think I would fit in a transmog guild. And as a group, we clear stuff to get all the pieces. Sounds weird? Yeah, maybe a bit. Anyway, I leveled to 49. And I hear that removing Chromie Time Warp would make me be able to run old areas a lot easier. So I did. I went back to Pandaria and all the mobs were 35. I was a god! I spent some time flying around, killing rare spawns and get some nice transmog gear. I honestly could see me do this a long time, but not to bore my stream, I went ahead trying off some raids. By myself! I didn't think that would work or even be fun, but just as exploring old content, this too was very enjoyable. Figuring out what kind of gear I needed or wanted, where it dropped and just go and hopefully get it. That was so much fun.
Illidan story. Brother, your crusade is over!
I can't speak for Endgame, but there's plenty of videos discussing that part, so at the moment, there is no need for me to dig into that too much. But as a casual, old veteran WoW player, I found my time on WoW very relaxing. It was a good way for me to get away from the other content that I do. And I do see me spending some more evenings farming and maybe exploring this rich, captivating world. Especially when I heard that in the future you will be able to get great gear as a non-raider. Or maybe that was the next patch, I don't even know. But that really opened up some new gameplay. And just to be clear, I'm not saying this game is better than what people say. But I am saying that if you're an old veteran, then maybe you would enjoy this game in the same way I did. Let's see what Microsoft comes up with. But until then, $10 for a month of this was something I needed. I had so much going on YouTube recently, and I'm still learning that stuff. And the feedback you guys gave are the best. And that is why I love doing what I do. But I'm happy to put some time into this game just for old time's sakes. And to be honest, I could see me do more stuff on this. And I'll see you guys again.